So what do you make of your first FUT card then?
It is the worst photo I've ever seen. I got hammered by my friends for that picture and I couldn't believe they used it.
So what can you tell me about your journey to becoming a professional footballer when you were not going through the more traditional academy routes?
There were times during especially my early career, that I got injured. I had to go on job seekers allowance. I had to go on find a job behind a bar. I was playing non-league on a Saturday, then going straight to work at the bar on a night, not finishing till 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning, and then doing that every week, 3-4 times a week. I think the way that I've come through has given me everything I need to succeed in terms of hard work. I'm honest. I'll give everything because I appreciate the position that I'm in now, because I know what it's like to not be in a job. I know what it's like to be at the bottom of the piles.
This is the same season.
Hero card.
Yeah, you got yourself a hero card. And I mean, defending on that FUT card's looking pretty solid.
I was thinking that, yeah, must have won some headers off corners or something.
How did you end up at Hartlepool on loan?
I got injured at Preston that year, and the second half of the season I started getting fit again, and I just wanted to play football. Hartlepool came calling, and it was just a chance for me to get home and enjoy myself and get myself back on track with football.
Can you pick out any highlights in your time there?
The Exeter game where I scored the goal that kept them in the Football League for an extra year was quite a special game, and I've got the shirt framed in my house still. Ultimately, it got me a playoff winners medal for Preston, because it got me back in the squad at Preston at the end of the season, and I went to Wembley with them, and I had a day I'll never forget there as well.
Oh, amazing. So what was it like on final day?
3-0 up at half time, 2 off Beckford and 1 off Paul Huntington in the change room at half time. We can't celebrate yet, but we need to just concentrate. And then I always remember, because when people look too focused and stuff, I don't like it, because it's just, I like being relaxed. So I can just remember I had the tunes on in the change room. I just remember dancing around, making everyone laugh, and it was from start to finish. It just felt like it was going to be our day, and it was. Might not have got on that day, but just spending the time with the team and being there, involved with it, going up Wembley steps, banging on the roof when we were winning, and picking the medal up. Yeah, it was brilliant. Defending's gone right down.
So you stopped tracking back?
I know, I must stop.
So just looking at the squad here, and it looks like Jordan Pickford was part of it. What was he like?
I always remember we did a drill. It was 2 goals by the side of each other like this, and we had Chris Kirkland, very good goalkeeper as well, and we had Jordan Pickford, and I can remember Kirky felt his back, and Jordan Pickford was covering both goals, and I still couldn't score past him. And we were all stood there like, what is going on here? Like, it was my first consistent season where I was actually playing, and it kind of proved to me that I could score goals in the Championship. It wasn't a fluke that I was scoring goals. It was now becoming a bit more consistent, and I was kind of starting to establish myself. I think I got goal of the season, and I got the Northwest goal of the season this year as well against Aston Villa. Ran from the halfway line, stuck it top corner.
Oh. You happy with your stats down the side, the weaker foot and skill moves? I'd
probably say that's about right, to be fair. Pace has gone up a bit, near the 80s now. I don't mind that. Physical's gone up again.
Were you aware that there was a big move on the horizon?
I was playing some of my best football. I had 10 goals before Christmas, and I didn't think it'd be as good of a move to the Premier League. I never thought that, as I said to you before, but it came, and I just couldn't believe it. It was a bit of a whirlwind.
Can you put your finger on why it might not have worked out as well as you'd hoped at West Ham?
I had a conversation with my wife when I signed for West Ham, and I said to her that, look, I said, I don't want anything to hold me back. I don't want to think I've made it when I've signed for West Ham, so I'm going to go in there and I'm going to work twice as hard as what I have done to get this move, and I did. And as I said, I got myself in the best footballing condition I've ever been in. I was working so hard every day, and I was, as I said, 3 sessions a day. I was getting in at 9 o'clock. I was leaving at like 3-4 o'clock, which is unheard of really for footballers. I don't regret anything, and it was the best move for me at the time, and I learned so much about it.
So that brings you on to Middlesbrough. What was that like playing for your boyhood club?
It was amazing. I think that, as I said, it didn't go as well as what I always imagined it going, but the chance to play for my hometown club, a club that I'd supported all my life, a club that I'd grown up and watching, being a season ticket holder, it was something I could have never said no to. Just be given that opportunity. As you can tell by me smiling that pitch, I was absolutely buzzing. Still trying me best Zoolander impression as well. Like I need to smile a bit more. It doesn't suit me. It doesn't suit me this posing.
So you're on loan at QPR this season. How's your time there?
From the moment I met the manager, I just knew I wanted to play for him. And I knew going to QPR that I was going to play, I was going to be involved. It was brilliant for me. As I said, as you've seen there, 15 goals, my highest of my career. So I must have enjoyed my time if I'm scoring 15 goals.
Are you surprised at where Eze's ended up getting to the Prem as quick as he has?
He's special. He's a special player. There's a few of them that I've come across in my career. He's one of them. Seeing him train every day and doing stuff that I could never imagine doing. Like, I was learning stuff off him. That's how good he was. Like, do you know what as well that really impressed me with Ebbs was that he was such a nice, humble, hard-working, honest guy as well, and that you wanted him to succeed. For me personally, I want him to go at the very top, which I know he can. He's one of those players who, when it comes to him, he absolutely deserves every minute of it because he's a special talent.
I think the only thing that's dropped here is your pace.
Getting old, that's what it is. I'm at 28. I told you I'm going downhill. You
just feel a lot more stability having the opponent move to Norwich.
So I had a conversation with David Moyes, and it was just about my chances of playing for West Ham, and felt that we're limited as such. So for me, I'm not about sticking around where I don't think I'm going to play. I couldn't do another loan. I'd done 2 seasons of loans. You can't settle really. And for me personally, it was just about getting away and getting to a team which wanted me, and everything about Norwich impressed me massively. Coming here, as I said, I wanted to find the quickest route back to the Premier League for me, and I felt as though Norwich gave me that opportunity. Not only that, they gave me a sense of belonging and like pride for the clubs. I'm absolutely over the moon to be here and to be challenging with not just me, but we've got a fantastic squad, and not just a squad of good footballers, of good people as well. So we're all in it for each other. So it's a very special place to be.